Hi, my name is Henry, and in this video, I'll answer a question from one of my subscribers, Siddharth. Siddharth says, "Hey Henry, really insightful. Can you talk a little bit more about thought leadership?" Well, Siddharth, thank you so much for asking this great question. The way that I think about thought leadership is that it's a brand building exercise. You want to position your company as an expert in the market to do two things. One, to generate awareness about your company, and two, to drive inbound interest into your products. And the way to do this is to create content that adds value. And you want to do this in a way without asking for anything in return. That way, prospects and customers are more likely to trust you because they know that you're not trying to sell anything. And when it comes to building thought leadership, there are generally three steps: content, community, and commerce. Content. You want to start by building content that adds value to your customers, and you can do this in three different ways, all related to insights. You can share insights about your technology on how they benefit the customer. You can also share insights about the market on how they should inform your customers' business growth. And finally, you can also share best practices from subject matter experts to help your customers run their businesses more effectively. The second thing is community. You want to create a platform where you can amplify your customer's voice. The way to do this is to, one, identify an interesting topic to the market, and two, identify a customer who can speak on that topic. Then work with the customer to co-create content and distribute that content through your platform, whether that's in blog format, video format, or at an industry event. Your role is to be the enabler. You're giving your customer a platform to speak from. This way, you'll be facilitating peer-to-peer customer learning, and by association, you'll be viewed as a trusted partner. The third thing is commercialization. Once you've built up your content and once you've built up your community, then you can start thinking about how to monetize both of these channels to drive revenue impact on your business. For example, on the content side, you can start gating certain pieces of content to generate marketing qualified leads. On the community side, you can think about expanding your community beyond just your customers. You can also invite high-profile prospects that your sales team is after to participate and speak from your platform. This is a great way to generate warm leads and make the right introductions to the sales team when your prospects are ready. The key to commercialization is to continue to focus on adding value through your content and co-created content with your customers and prospects. Now I'll share an example of thought leadership put into practice. I'll share one of my projects at AdMob. AdMob is a product that enables app developers to make money through in-app advertising. The way it works is that app developers can install the AdMob SDK in their apps, and then they can start showing ads in their apps and make money. And then Google AdMob would take a small cut of that revenue, and that would be our revenue. At the time, we wanted to grow the AdMob business, but going after existing app developers wasn't enough. We wanted to be a step ahead and think about how we can go after the next generation of app developers. The way we did this is through the 3 C's: content, community, and commerce. Content. We first reached out to a bunch of seasoned app developers to see if they would be willing to help us with 2 things. One, to create an app developer business kit to help educate the next generation of app developers on how to grow successful app businesses. And 2, to see if they are willing to participate as judges in a student app building competition. Once we got those 2 things, the next thing we did was community. We kicked off a global app building competition around the world to encourage students to team up and build apps and then monetize using AdMob. The winning team was going to get a 1-week trip all paid for to San Francisco, and then they would also be able to visit the Googleplex. To help kick off the student app building competition, we had a website, a YouTube video, and a Google Plus community where students can meet and team up. We would also share resources on how to build great apps, including resources from the App Developer Business Kit. The result was commercialization. We had over 3,000 teams around the world participate, and the apps that were built generated a total of $1.5 million in ad revenue for AdMob. For context, we invested a total of $250,000 into the competition, so we were able to generate a huge return and, more importantly, generate awareness and inbound interest into AdMob. The next generation of students learn about app development from AdMob, And because of that, they are more likely to use AdMob as their monetization solution in the future. Well, that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and comment below on what kind of videos you want to see next. Till next time, see you.